And we are back for another reaction. Today we're going to be checking out Charlie Puth. I've seen many requests for Charlie Puth over the past few months. This will be my very first time reacting to him. And if you're new here, my name is Max. I'm a communication skills coach. What I do on this channel is I look at all different types of people's communication skills and I give you my thoughts. Without further ado, let's get into Charlie Puth on Jimmy Kimmel here.
Boy, 100 million is a lot of streams, right?
Yeah, we just hit that last night on Spotify alone.
I know. You know what happened?
My first reaction so far is he seems just a little bit timid, a little bit shy. Even judging by the way he walked out, he seemed just slightly nervous walking out and shaking Jimmy's hand. And then he did give a look to the audience and he gave a pretty big, broad gesture and a broad wave, which tells me that he is fairly confident addressing the crowd. So just from his walk-in, I would say he's probably about a 7.5 out of 10 on the confidence scale in this specific setting.
Honestly, I heard you were real close, and I just got on and just started listening. Got you over the hump myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
No problem.
When he's talking to Jimmy, you know, it feels like he's just a little bit uptight based on his reaction to Jimmy's jokes.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Right? He just seems like he's like intellectualizing the jokes as opposed to just kind of being in the present moment and absorbing the jokes. Generally, that's a sign of someone who might be in their head a little bit in a conversation.
The making of the song has more views than the actual song has listens.
Well, right now.
Yeah,
That's
right
been
now,
out for like
yeah.
6 months.
Yeah, right, sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't mean to get them in a fight or anything like that.
No, that's all right. I feel like a brand new artist. I'm 30 years old and I'm going viral on TikTok with Gen Z and everything.
Oh, that's funny, huh?
I mean, he seems like a genuinely nice guy. It seems like he's maybe a little bit more on the serious side. By the way he's answering some of these questions, it feels like he's unable to fully get loose. But again, I don't know him, so maybe this is a little bit more part of his personality where he is a little bit more serious. And even there, it's like, I think he got slightly, not a big deal, but maybe slightly defensive when talking about how the behind the scenes video got more views than the actual song did streams.
Well, right now.
Yeah.
And understandably so, he's an artist and he's sort of protecting his reputation. But still, I just get the sense that it's a little harder for him to loosen up.
The part of the making of video that you show how the song came together.
What if there was a song that started off like boop, 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 boop. Here, let me turn this light on. Oh my God, this is actually kind of dope. I'm freaking out right now.
That's cool. He seemed genuinely excited in that video. I haven't seen that TikTok, but he seemed genuinely excited there. He's clearly a really creative guy. And there in that clip, I think that's part of why it went viral, is because you can sense that authenticity from Charlie. Whereas here in this interview, he seems like a really nice guy and I think he's doing a good job here, but it does seem like he's just a little more in his head and he's overthinking things.
You said why your face was red?
Right? He's trying.
Well, I had just gotten a facial that day because I truly didn't think anybody was going to watch that video. Like, this will get like 1,000 views at most, but now it's one of my biggest songs I've ever put out.
Are you going?
Feels like he's getting a little bit more comfortable as this interview continues. I think Charlie understands how to be social. I think he's got the social cues and the social tact. But it takes him a little bit more time to get warmed up to a certain social situation.
They say you have perfect pitch.
Yeah.
What does that mean exactly?
Like, this desk is brown.
Yes.
This piece of paper is, I'm getting to the
Oh,
point.
okay, all right.
Your jacket is
I didn't know you had perfect vision, too. This is incredible.
Like, this is a sign of him getting more comfortable as the interview progresses. He's now laughing at Jimmy's jokes almost immediately after Jimmy delivers them. It's like he's gotten sort of more out of his head as the interview goes on and he's able to sort of focus in on the present moment.
Organist didn't show up and I just played the whole mass from memory, but I really didn't think, and it's like, not like
Wow.
in musician world, it's not the best thing for somebody to like brag about perfect pitches.
No,
Actually,
I brought it up just for the record. You didn't.
well, I've been scolded all my life for bringing it up in school, so I'm
you
always
have?
very like
Well,
careful
the word
about
perfect
it.
is.
Here's a guy who's incredibly skilled, but in a sense, it's almost like it feels like he has to hold back on talking about his skills and about his accomplishments because of the quote-unquote criticism that comes from being an accomplished person.
I've been scolded all my life for bringing it up in school.
He is a little careful of coming across as sounding a little arrogant. And he's not. He doesn't give off an arrogant vibe at all. But that's the challenge for a lot of these really successful musicians and artists and celebrities. So I feel like Charlie kind of battles with that a little, and perhaps that's part of why I get the sense that he might be overthinking things at time or a little bit in his head.
Just take a pen and put it on the side. You could somehow work it into one of your songs.
Sure.
Okay.
Well,
Wow.
what
This
notes
will.
is-
Okay. Here we go. Ooh, that sounded bad.
Okay, so that was actually 2 notes. If you play a C and a C sharp together, yeah. So
Wow, he's got a serious gift, huh? Wow.
and it goes up the octave
That's
like that.
crazy.
So that's a minor second. So that's why fire alarms in hotels it's a minor second because it kind of prompts you to get up and go out of the building. And I'm standing up. But
I love how he kind of embraces the awkward moments as well. So he's getting into like nerd mode now, which I absolutely love because essentially for me, nerd mode is just, hey, I'm passionate about something, whatever it is, and that's cool. And he's clearly passionate about music. So seeing him get up and sort of embrace the moment and then having the awareness to recognize that it kind of looks dorky, very endearing. And I actually think that's a communication tip we can pull away from all of this, is just sort of embracing the awkward moment and almost like calling attention to it to humanize yourself. I like it.
yeah. That's an F sharp now. So play F sharp. So.
Did you guys work on this beforehand? You could be making all of this up. We'd have no
No,
idea.
I'm not. You can hear him play.
You and Jeff are in cahoots over here. No.
He just has this innocence about him and this honesty about him. Just his response to Jimmy's joke when Jimmy's like, you could be making all this up right now.
Did you guys work on this beforehand?
And you hear Charlie say,
You'd have
No, I'm
idea.
not. You can hear him play.
clearly Jimmy's joking, but Charlie, being the honest person he is just like, I wouldn't do that to you. And you believe him. His honest reactions to these jokes that Jimmy's giving him, I think just makes us feel like we can trust him a little bit more.
Yeah, and I always used to go,
Oh,
which is like a really stupid and useless,
but really good, Frank.
really good Frank. Wow, how
Wow.
cool am I?
All right. Well,
He can mix in the humor here and there. It might not come necessarily as naturally to him, but he knows how to intellectualize the humor and he gets it. I'm happy I checked him out. Guys, as always, if you want to watch my uncut reaction, all you need to do is go to my Patreon page. I've included the link in my description below. And if you want to see my reaction to Charlie Puth's Light Switch, you can find that on my Patreon page as well. Other than that, my name is Max. I will catch you soon.